team effort by the bowlers of the Tigers. Well, the sixth biggest victory recorded by the Khulna Tigers in the Bangabandhu BPL 2019. It happened in match number 40. They did make 218 for 2, and Cumilla Warriors made 126 for 9.
They needed to start strongly, the Warriors. They didn't. Lost the wicket of Shabir Rahman. Got the better of Mohammad Amir. Upul Tharanga tried his best alongside Stian Van Zyl. Stian went first. Very, very good catch there by Riley Russo. And then David Malan departed. That was a very big wicket and 1 foot into the door for the Tigers. Upul Tharanga, a couple of knocks down the ground, and then he held out at the long off region.
Nothing really to talk about the batting. There were a few glimpses, but generally it was all about the bowling. The Tigers were outstanding. A few very, very good shots indeed, eventually holding out to the deep.
Needed some big hitting. Couldn't capitalize on the loose deliveries. Whatever shots a few of the players attempted found the fielders. Very tame submission by the Cumilla Warriors, especially in a must-win game. But you have to say that the Khulna Tigers were a much stronger team today.
Well, that's how it ended, with a big 6 and an eventual victory by 92 runs. And, well, time to go across and join Bradley Hogg. He's got the losing captain. I'll be very interested to hear what he's got to say.
Yes, I have David Malan down here with me now. David, today, where did you think you lost the game?
I think in every single aspect of the game, really. I think I should have lost the toss. I think that could have been a start. But no, look, it was a poor performance. You know, the last 2 games we've had, we were pretty poor, and you can't expect to win games of cricket and get to the knockouts if you play cricket like we did.
I think you got to be pretty harsh because you had Riley Russo out very early and you had 3 wickets there. Surely you felt confident around that time.
We did. To be honest, we had a very inexperienced bowling attack tonight. We had guys that were playing their first game and second and third games. You know, we relied a hell of a lot on Mujib, and if he didn't take wickets, we were in a bit of trouble. But yeah, we got the guys out that we wanted. We even created a good opportunity with Mushfiq Rahim, and you know, you don't often say that drop chances are costly, but that was very costly tonight. But yeah, look, we only have ourselves to blame because we could have had them 50-odd for 3 and their 2 main players out. So it's disappointing that we created the opportunities and we got ourselves in a position and then we just didn't finish it off.
Now, outstanding performers from Bangladesh. In your team, who is the standout for you?
Yeah, Sarkar, definitely. Sarkar, I think it's Sarkar how you pronounce it. He was brilliant. You know, the way he developed over the tournament, he batted out of position. I think he bats top 3 for Bangladesh and ended up batting 4 and 5 for us here. And he found a new way of attacking 2020 cricket, and hopefully he can continue on that upward curve, if you want to put it that way. You know, even his bowling, he was fantastic for us as a third and sometimes a fourth seamer. He bowled some tough overs, he bowled the death overs. So I think there's a good cricketer in there if Bangladesh can get the best out of him.
Talking about bowlers, you really relied on Mujib and Shumasaka there for a while. How frustrating is it to, well, it's not so much frustrating, but to have youngsters to help them, guide them through those tough scenarios?
Yeah, look, it's always tough in 2020 cricket. It's probably your toughest format to come in and learn your trade, especially if you don't really understand the format. And I think that's the challenge for every young cricketer coming in. Is it does take time in 2020 cricket, but you want to learn off the best. And you know, Mujib was fantastic this whole tournament for us. I think if we didn't have him, we might have been home a lot earlier than this. But look, it's a fantastic challenge for the young players to come in 2020 cricket and test themselves at this level, because you know, it shows you how much you need to learn and how quickly you need to learn.
Last question. Ifran got a wicket first over, 1 for 4, then got absolutely belted. How do you go and console him now?
Yeah, it was that's the part of 2020 cricket that you have to sort of accept. You are going to get whacked as a bowler, and if you're on your debut as a batter, you want to take opportunities and take that guy down. So I think the way Riley Rousseau came and took him down that second over was the right way to play for a young guy in his debut. I think the key thing for him was he actually stuck to his lengths. He stuck to what his plan was before the game, and he got hit off them. And I think that's a good learning curve. That if that's your plan and they hit you off your plan, then that's fine. Then you know, some days it will go well. I think he'd probably be disappointed with the last over he bowled. He wanted to bowl straight and at the hip of the batsman. He ended up bowling along the wide line. But that's pressure, you know. That's the more you play, the better you get, and the more you can handle that pressure and be clear with your thoughts at the back. I'm not a bowler, so I'm making it sound like I know what I'm talking about. But when you're at the back of the mark and you're clear with your mind, I think it's a lot easier to execute your plans.
Well, thanks very much for joining us, and I hope you had a good time here in Bangladesh. And we'll see you next year, hopefully.
Yeah, definitely. It's always a fantastic tournament. It's always great to be here.
All right, back to you guys upstairs.
Well, 92-run win for the Tigers, and this is how the points table look. The top four now, it's done and dusted. Rajshahi Royals at 4, Platoon at 3. Tigers now gone to number 2, Chattogram with extra 2 points right on top. Right, we're going to take a short break, and when you come back, we will have the post-match presentation. Khan with the post-match presentation.
Welcome to the post-match presentation. Thanks to